All right, guys, so this is the last video that we're going to go over um, dealing with slope. Okay, so today we're going to talk about using slope to help us find a missing value. If you notice in this problem, we have a missing value right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you two ways to do this. You can do it graphically, which is why I have a graph ready for you, or you can do it algebraically. Okay, so the one point that they give us is -1, 2, which would be 1 left and 2 up. So that's going to be right there. Okay. The second point has an x-coordinate of 8. So the x-coordinate of the second point is 8, which means it's going to be somewhere on this purple line that I'm drawing right here. All of the points on that purple line are going to have an x-coordinate of 8. So that means that the second point has to be somewhere on that line. Now, the slope is 2 over 3. So if I'm using a graph, I can, from that point that I already have, rise to, whoop, didn't mean to do that, rise to, and run 3 until I hit that purple line. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's obviously not it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Not yet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There it is. So 8, comma, looks like 8. Okay, so my point is 8, comma, 8. So that's how you can do it graphically. Now, if you don't feel like drawing yourself a graph and counting boxes and doing all that stuff, okay, you can use the slope formula to do this as well. The slope formula I have at the top there. Okay, so I can go y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I was kind of going back here, I'm just going to give myself a little space to operate here. Okay, this would be your y2. This y that we don't have, I'm going to call that y1. And then this would be your x2, this would be your x1. Okay, so y2, 2 minus y on top of x2 minus x1, -1 minus 8. All right, so that equals 2 minus y over -1 minus 8 is -9. Now, I can't go any further with that because I don't know what y is. I'm trying to find that. What I do know is that the slope is 2 over 3. So that negative, oh, sorry, not negative. That 2 minus y over -9 has got to equal 2 over 3. Now, if you remember, this is called a proportion. And we solve proportions by cross multiplying. So I'm going to cross multiply the 3 with the 2 minus y. So that would be 3 times 2 minus y is equal to 2 times -9, which is -18. And then I just have an equation that needs to be solved. If I solve this correctly, what do you think I'm going to get? Well, I better end up with 8. Well, not that 8. It's actually this 8. So distribute the 3 to the 2 and the y. So that would be 6 minus 3y is equal to -18. Subtract 6, subtract 6. -3y is equal to -24. Divide both sides by 3. -3, sorry. -24 divided by -3. There's my +8. So either way, you're going to get 8 as your answer. I can tell you that if you have a graph handy, this is the way to go because it's easier. All you got to do is count boxes until you get there. Okay, but if you're more of an algebraic, mathematically inclined mind and your solving equations comes easy for you, then maybe you want to take a look at using your formula. Okay? Good luck, guys.